Artistic depictions of the second coming of Jesus are often based on descriptions from the Bible, particularly the Book of Revelation. These images typically convey a sense of divine power, glory, and final judgment. While styles have evolved over time, some common elements and approaches are consistently found. 1. The triumphant, divine ruler, Christ in majesty. Christ Pantocrator. Jesus is often shown as a powerful and majestic figure, enthroned or standing in a heavenly setting. This style emphasizes his divine authority and kingship. He may be surrounded by a halo or mandorla, a large almond-shaped halo, and hold a scepter or the gospel. The Last Judgment. This is a very common scene for depicting the Second Coming. Michelangelo's The Last Judgment in the Sistine Chapel is one of the most famous examples. Jesus is the central figure, with one hand raised to announce judgment and the other lowered to condemn the wicked. The art is dramatic and often shows souls rising to heaven or falling into damnation. 2. The Glorious Return on the Clouds, riding a white horse. Based on the description in Revelation, Jesus is often depicted on a white horse, leading a heavenly army. This image portrays him as a victorious warrior and a righteous judge, coming in the clouds. A recurring theme is Jesus descending from the heavens on clouds, often surrounded by angels blowing trumpets. This imagery emphasizes the cosmic and awe-inspiring nature of his return. He is often shown with bright, radiant light emanating from him, sometimes so bright that he is a silhouette or a source of pure light. 3. Symbolic and allegorical elements, the seven seals and scroll. The Book of Revelation mentions a scroll with 7 seals that only Jesus can open. This symbolism is often included in depictions of the Second Coming, representing the unfolding of God's plan and the final events of history. Angels and trumpets. Angels are frequently shown accompanying Jesus, blowing trumpets to herald his arrival and call the dead to resurrection. The heavenly host, the heavenly army, often described as riding white horses and wearing fine linen, is a common feature, signifying the righteous who return with Christ. 4. Different artistic periods and their styles, Byzantine and medieval art. Icons and mosaics from this period often feature a very formal and symbolic Christ in majesty style. Figures are stylized and meant to convey spiritual meaning rather than realism. Renaissance and Baroque art. Artists like Michelangelo and Caravaggio brought a new level of drama, emotion, and realism to biblical scenes. Depictions of the Second Coming during these periods are dynamic, with strong use of light, chiaroscuro, deep colors, and emotional expressions on the faces of the figures. Modern and contemporary art. More recent depictions can be more abstract or conceptual. They might focus on the spiritual or symbolic meaning of the event. In summary, a picture of Jesus' second coming will typically blend elements of divine majesty and power with symbolic imagery from the Book of Revelation, all while using the artistic techniques and styles of its particular era.